She's the artist.
And he's insane.
And together we're Smoke, Scales, and Scribbles. But Hey, what's going on, guys?
Hey, what's up?
So we are fighting the wind tonight.
Again?
Because if you listened to last week's, you heard that the wind was ass last week. Oh, it sounded like literally a hurricane. It was atrocious.
It literally sounded like we were standing in the middle of a hurricane. It was dumb. So we're trying to be smarter this week.
Now, granted, I'm not like a really good person when it comes to editing because I literally do it myself and whatnot, and just shit I learned. So at least you could hear us now. You could ask Mel. I showed her the original, and she was like, "What the fuck?"
Holy shit, guys! It was so bad. The way it sounds now is 1,000 times improvement from where it was. It was so bad.
Yeah, it was. Oh,
you couldn't even understand what we were saying, or
we were yelling.
And sometimes you couldn't even tell we were talking. My throat hurt when we were done last week. I literally was yelling. Right.
Oh, for sure. It was. Oh. So tonight we made a teepee.
Out of blankies.
Out of a blanket. So, and I mean, I'm sure you could probably hear the plastic still whipping.
There's one piece of plastic left on this end, and I haven't had time to take it down, and neither is Odd. So, it's just chilling. Plus, it's been snowing, and it's the only protection we have. God damn it.
Yeah, it's almost April, and it's snowing.
Fucking snowing. I swear to God, if it snows for my birthday, I'll cry.
Oh, I mean, Easter is, the 17th?
Yeah, my birthday falls on a Monday. It's poopy.
Right.
Because you're not even going to be here.
I know, I'm sorry.
You're not home on Mondays.
But we are going to hang out on, that Saturday before your birthday, so.
I know. And we're going to go look at some reptile-y stuff.
Right.
Talk a trade out with this nice lady. I'm trading tattoos for reptile supplies, guys.
You couldn't get any better than that.
No!
That's awesome.
She is all about it.
And, I'm all about it, because it saves us a lot of money.
Yeah, it fucking does.
For sure. You know what I thought about?
What?
Is I don't have anywhere to spit.
Good fucking job,
I'm
man.
God damn it.
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
I don't know. This guy constantly spits. I can't help it.
It's funny. I have a flap of the blanket that I just move, hit my cigarette, blow it out the hole, come back in, keep talking.
Sometimes.
What do you mean sometimes?
So it's been an interesting week, that's for sure.
Guys, it's been a fuck of a week. Don't let him lie.
It has. It's been not super friendly.
It's been stupid and not fun, and I don't like it, and I'm ready for all the fucking bullshit to be done.
For sure. So, to rewind to forget what happened this week.
Yeah.
So when we were feeding, right? That's when we had the clips off?
No, we had them off because... Oh, what were we doing? We were doing something in their tanks.
Anyways...
Oh, yeah, I think it was feeding. I think you're right.
So we took the clips off from Sunday, our new carpet python, and we forgot to put them back on. And we were like, she probably can't get out of that. So we were wrong.
Very, very wrong.
So since Saturday, we have been trying to get this damn snake.
Guys, she's so fucking tiny. She can literally squeeze anywhere.
And trying to find her is a bitch.
I have so many quote-unquote snake traps set out to try and persuade her to stay where the fuck she...
finds.
Yeah.
Yeah. It hasn't worked yet, but I have a snake coming. It should have been there today, but nobody called me.
Guys, not a new pet.
Yeah. An endoscope, that kind of thing. It's 12 feet long.
Yep.
And it has a camera, so we're going to try and
find her.
Go down our vents, because I think that she's in the heating vents. So I'm going to go down the vents, and once I find her, I'm going to bring it back, and I'm going to attach a hook.
Like a snake hook of some kind. I will tape it to it. I don't know.
I wasn't even thinking that. I was just thinking, pipe cleaners weaved together.
I don't think that'll be strong enough. But maybe an old coat hanger twisted into the shape of a hook. and then just taped onto the damn thing like a short hook.
Right, we just need to put a little bit of tape on the end of it so that way it's soft.
Yeah. Just soften it with some, like, wrap it in tape real quick to just make it so it's not
We
sharp.
just have to hopefully hook her and then just drag her back in as fast as we can before she gets away.
Yeah, because, and I'm telling you right now, if I don't find her in the vents, our house is going to look like a tornado went through it, because I'm going to pull everything out. Everything, starting with our bedroom.
Yeah, I know.
Because that little turd ate a mouse I left out for her in hopes that she would stay where I left it, and she did not. She took it and left. Little booger.
Maybe we'll go in shifts when we have a mouse sitting for us to stay awake and watch for when she takes it.
It's not a terrible idea. I don't know how well that'll work.
We have that heating pad there now, though.
Yeah, so I think she'll stay put when she
I really think she will. We just have to wait until she's hungry again.
Because I put a heat mat, and they get too hot by themselves for her. It'll burn her. So I wrapped it in a couple layers of pillowcase. And now, when you use a temp gun on it, the maximum it reaches is like 97. So it won't burn her. She'll be fine.
Right.
And so, like, she should be, hopefully, she'll stay. And we put a water dish by that one.
Right.
To try and get her
to soak
stay.
after eating.
But that was our thought process. So, plus I've got plastic bags poked along everywhere. So that if she goes over it, I fucking hear it, maybe. And if I'm awake.
Hopefully.
I got hides all over the house, along walls, and I even used a couple of the Christmas stockings as a possible hide along the wall. Because they seem to really, I don't know, they like little fuzzy warm places. I was like, it's by a register. It'll work.
But we're hoping that the scope thing that I bought will help find her.
Dude, I fucking hope so.
So, I'm hoping that that'll be good in the end. We'll see.
That's the hope. We'll keep you guys updated. So, it's been an anxiety-ridden week from just that alone. Like, it's been fucking terrible.
Right.
Our poor cat, she's locked in the bathroom with her litter box and some food and some water and her, like, a big fuzzy blanket to sleep on. Because she can and will eat her if she finds her.
Right.
So that sucks. Promise you, when we find her, a little bitch is never getting out again.
As you can tell, Mel's not super excited about this situation.
No, I got a little baby super caramel that was beautiful, and she's precious. And I only got to have her for days.
Right. We'll find her. It's just a matter of time.
It's frustrating as fuck, guys.
Eventually, she's gonna get hungry again.
I know.
We figured tomorrow's feeding day for some of them, probably. Because usually...
Yeah, Thursday, sometimes my 10-dayers eat on a Thursday.
Yeah. So, we're hoping
we can
that with the smell of rodents in the air, that when we thaw out a mouse, she'll be hungry and want to go for it.
Yeah, because that little turd, I need her to come home.
When she says home, she means in her enclosure.
Yeah. It's been too cold outside. She won't even go anywhere near outside right now. I'm not worried about that.
Right.
She's just somewhere in the house. And then, we just had a shitty night last night, too.
Yep.
And today.
So last night, our rescue that we got probably 2 months ago, Isabel or Izzy, ended up passing away. We're not entirely sure exactly why, but our best guess is that her kidneys failed her.
Yep. That's the knowledge I have, that's the best guess I can make.
Well, it's because of, like, lack of good care for such a long time. I mean, we had gotten her when she was 11, and the guy that initially had her, it's just a weird situation. So, like, he left her to his ex, he saw how bad she was, and he called us. That's the situation, more or less.
After his ex had her for like 2 years, and while his care was better than the care his ex was giving, the care he was giving really wasn't great. He didn't understand their needs.
Problem is when people buy animals from like Petco or PetSmart.
Yep.
And those people aren't like they're not the most knowledgeable when it comes to
not usually
reptile stuff as a whole.
Like 98% of them know fucking nothing, and what they think they know is wrong.
Just like they instruct people all the time to grab, red lights for the reptiles. Do not get a fucking red light for your reptile. Okay? That causes blindness.
It takes time, but it does cause blindness, and it's not good for them. They need darkness occasionally. It's important. They need it.
And then, like, a lot of the community doesn't think that ball pythons need UVB. So it's not proven that they have to have it. Or it's proven that they don't have to have it to, be sustained. But at the same time, they do a lot better with having.
I've noticed, because right now, Charlie doesn't have one. Charlie's never had one. I still have to get Charlie one, and every time I think about it, I fucking forget. And I feel like the ones that do have it, they all eat better for the most part.
Yeah.
They behave a little bit differently. Not in a bad way, or they just a little bit differently in their tanks.
Right.
Well,
like Edgar loves his.
Our what? He'll go lay right directly underneath that light, not his other light, because he has the option to lay under either one of them.
Right.
And he prefers to lay under that one, the UVB light.
Right, and it's not even the hot one.
Nope.
But like Edgar, he loves soaking up. He'd get right up on top of his log, lay all the way across it.
It actually
and just
does
soak up some sun.
It does aid in digestion. It does actually help keep their ball python's color more vibrant for longer. They enjoy it.
Right.
We always have it. I still have to get Charlie one, but he's the only one missing it. Everybody else has it.
Right. Yep. I don't know, we stand behind like stuff like that because overall the longevity of the snake I feel like is better off with having like a UVB and whatnot.
Kind of look at it like us. Like I feel when I have sunshine and I'm getting that beautiful vitamin D from the sun, I feel so much better than when I'm not.
Right. I understand that completely. So, that's where we're at now.
Yeah, it's been rough, guys. Mal's about had it.
Right? It's been a rough week. It has. But, I mean, the only way to look at it is this next week's bound to be better.
It's gotta be. For fuck's sake. Dear God, please let it be better.
So, I decided that we were going to talk about what strain we're smoking tonight. Ugh.
Yeah, that'll be in the next pipe.
So, we talked about face melt last week. This week we're going to talk about Skywalker Kush. Sorry, I'm going to take this hit real quick, and then I'm going to talk about Skywalker Kush. Alright, so Skywalker Kush. It is an indica dominant. Its parents are Skywalker OG Kush. Its THC is high. It says it doesn't have a percentage. It's not sure, or it's unknown for CBD. The smell and flavor is pine, citrusy, spicy, and earthy.
I get that. The earthy and the pine.
It definitely smells very earthy.
It does.
The effect is happy, body buzz, relaxed, euphoric, and balanced. And I agree with all that.
Balanced my ass. Ain't nothing strong enough to make me balanced, okay?
No. It means that, like, it has a nice high, but it lasts a nice amount of time, too.
Oh. I thought it meant it helps make you more balanced. I'm
No.
like, it lies.
No, I don't think that's the situation when you smoke weed whatsoever.
I didn't think so, but...
Okay. Skywalker Kush is an extremely popular indica strain it's very similar to OG Kush, but offers a much larger yield. This strain has consistently high levels of THC and is known to make users feel relaxed, happy, and sometimes even hungry. No doubt.
Dude.
Like, I got the munchies from fuck with this shit.
Yeah.
And it also says, and sleepy.
Yeah, it
Which
does.
I sleep like a fucking rock after this. Like, it's so good.
I know, I'm really gonna miss this stuff when we're out.
Skywalker Kush is also commonly used for making concentrates and can produce much higher amounts of hash than other strains. Skywalker Kush grows well indoors and outdoors, but does slightly better in a controlled environment when grown correctly. You can marvel in the dense, sticky trichome-covered nugs that your plant will produce. Flowering time is usually between 9 and 10 weeks. It's a medium difficulty to grow. It's a phototype 9 to 10 weeks. It's harvested outdoors in October. So you're going to want to go towards the middle of July for the beginning of October. The yields are 500 to 600 grams per metric meter. The yield is large. It is medium height indoors and outdoors as well. And you can get it at Reserva Privata. That's the company that you can buy it from for seeds. There you go.
Well, it's stellar and I like it.
You got your learning vacation for the day.
Right?
About your weed strain. But we got this when we went to Tinley. And oof.
Oh, I really enjoy it.
Me too. It was on discount.
I know. I'm really going to miss it when we're out of it. Like,
Same thing with the face melt. Like, they both were really good choices.
and when you mix them together, yeah, we did that multiple times. Actually, that's what this bowl is.
Nice. Is this another pack of it?
This is what was in the grinder, and there's still a little bit more to fill Karen, and then we'll smoke a Calypso Walker.
Okay. Karen. Is this still the same pipe?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. I thought you packed some more, and I was like, huh?
No. No.
That's funny.
Right? Don't worry. We'll get some more sometime. It's got to get legal here eventually.
Eventually. Yeah, there's like half the states now that have weed legalization. Recreationally. You should actually Google that. Do it.
Hey, Google. Hey, Google.
I think this is about tapped. She says,
How many states is it legal to smoke marijuana recreationally?
18 states.
18 of them.
So see, that's like 1/3.
Yeah, a third of them.
A little over 1/3.
There we go.
So that's pretty awesome.
Right?
When
Most of the states that it's not legal, though, most of them really still don't fucking care.
When we went to Chicago, like, we didn't know that smoking was legal. I know we mentioned it last week, but I don't even know if you can fucking hear it, so.
We're gonna tell you again!
We looked it up because we didn't even think about it before we went there.
Yeah, and then we realized we were almost out of weed, and we're like, oh fuck, now what? So I'm like, well, is it legal here? He goes, well, I don't know. So I Googled it, and I'm like, haha, it's legal here.
Awesome sauce. So we went to a local dispensary, bought a half an ounce. There we go. We've been smoking it ever since.
Yep, it's been great.
Yeah, it has. It's been really, really good.
Bowl 1 is down.
If you guys are keeping up with this, as you just heard, Mel, bowl 1 is kaput.
Yes.
Finito.
I'm going to warm up Karen.
Gandhi.
While I smoke a cigarette.
Ugh.
Blech.
Another 15 minutes of smoking
Shut
cigarette.
the fuck up. It's because I have to talk at the same time.
Sometimes.
I try.
You leave it to me half the time. I'm like, damn it. Woman?
Nuh-uh.
Damn it.
Nuh-uh.
Uh-huh.
Nope.
Yep.
No way.
Anyways. You have a question for me?
No. I'm just kidding.
Well, what the fuck?
Of course I have a question for you, but you have to hold.
Slacker. Why wouldn't you light that and then flip that up?
Because I don't want the smoke going anywhere near you.
Yeah, but the problem with that is it's not going to light for shit.
Hold on, I have to move my glove because I'll catch it on fire.
You're going to spend 27 minutes trying to get that bitch lit.
There we go. No.
I don't know if you guys can hear this wind. I'm sure you probably can.
Maybe a little bit.
Lordy.
It can't be nearly as bad as last week's. Okay.
All you hear is like the
I actually have some reptile questions for
fucking
them.
blankets like whipping.
What is the biggest reptile in the world? I want to know if you know.
The biggest reptile in the world as a whole?
Yep, as a whole.
Now, is this by like weight and length, or
It's like a combination of both, I guess.
so it's a crocodile? I'm almost guaranteed that. But like the kind of crocodile, I know Nile crocodiles get monstrous. I'll go with the Nile crocodile. Fuck it.
Okay, so it's actually the saltwater crocodile.
Okay.
It is the biggest reptile in the world. It can grow up to almost 23 feet in length. They actually, so fun fact for you too, they actually kill enough people every year to be considered man-eaters. They will hunt people. They hunt the, like, native people there.
Right.
When they live in the area and whatnot.
Right. That's crazy.
Then the Nile crocodile is the same way. They're like Aboriginal people there.
Right.
The crocodiles in the area have learned they actually had one that was massive that they pulled from the wild because it had killed so many people.
Jeez.
It had killed and eaten them, and they put it in captivity, and it lived in captivity for like 50 years or something after they captured it. It was massive.
That's crazy.
Scientists can't actually agree on which one's bigger.
I gotcha.
Because they're both just...
Right. I knew Nile crocodiles got like stupid big.
They do.
So
they
like that's what my
feet.
guess was, because I knew the saltwater crocodiles got really big too.
It's the
I
males
know that's your
that get that
favorite.
big. They are my favorite. The males get that big.
Right.
I would love to have a saltwater crocodile, but they're dangerous, and I'm okay with having an American crocodile or a Cuban crocodile, something that's smaller.
I love the Morellis. Oh,
I do like
so
the
cute.
Morellis. They're adorable, and
so
I'm
cute.
like I would not be disappointed with a Morelli crocodile.
Right.
I'm okay with not having a Nile crocodile.
No, like
not a Nile, a saltwater crocodile.
I don't want to fuck with like something that's like 1,800 pounds.
And
okay?
crocodiles, they're not like alligators. Alligators are like the ball pythons of the crocodilian world.
Yeah.
They're much more chill. It's way easier to get one to tame out and to listen to you and to train easier. Crocodiles are feistier and they have way more sass to themselves. They are smarter than alligators, which is part of why they're such a pain in the fucking ass.
Right. It's kind of like ball pythons are kind of dumb. For pythons, they're just kind of like derpy.
They are kind of derpy, and it makes me laugh because when you find a baby and it feels like it's in danger, its first instinct is not to bite your face off. It's like, oh no, I'm going to curl a ball. Fetal position, feel bad for me.
And like
I'm like, that's not going to work, buddy.
It's just like, just please go away. Please.
It makes me giggle.
As a matter of fact, Adora was doing that when we first got her
I
out,
know,
and then she was like hauling dick after that, just going.
Cute. I love her.
I know, me too.
But like, I don't know. Cool fun facts for you. Saltwater crocodiles males are big.
Right.
Females, I think they stay closer to like 10, 12 feet, if I'm right. Maybe a big one at 15. A big one. But males, they get like 23 feet is what it says the record is.
Right.
And I can't even express to you how big their teeth are. If you look at my thumb, their teeth are almost as long as my thumb, and they are like twice as thick at the base.
Right.
They're fucking huge.
Right. We got to think like their mouth has to be massive for a 23-foot animal.
Someday, I want a real saltwater crocodile tooth.
Yeah.
I really do. I'll never have the crocodile, but I want a tooth, a real one.
There you go.
And I'll have one someday. And I want it to be a big one. I don't want a little bitty one. I want a big one. Because I'm going to do something with it.
Alrighty then.
I don't know what yet. I'm sure I'll figure it out. But
You're funny. So what's your other question?
okay. These are actually both reptile questions.
Holy fuck.
And see if you know anything, okay?
Let's see if you know anything. Oh, okay.
Which snake builds a nest to care for its young? So actually builds a nest. But I'm asking, okay, because I know most snakes build a nest and like lay on their eggs and whatnot. I'm talking, they don't lay on their eggs. They build a nest, kind of like a crocodile does.
Okay.
And they guard it. They don't lay on them so much. They rely on nature to do that.
I feel like it would be like a garter snake.
Actually, no.
No?
No. Garter snakes have live birth. It's actually the king cobra.
I knew that, actually. Dumb.
The male and the female work together to build a nest and find a nesting site. And they both guard the nest and stick around until the eggs release a pheromone, letting the parents know that they're going to hatch, and then the parents leave so that they don't eat their young. Yep.
That's very interesting.
Isn't that cool?
It
I don't
is.
know, I kind of felt like doing fun facts for the night.
I got you.
But I tried to put them in question form.
I got you.
I know you know a lot about king cobras, so I wasn't sure if you'd know that one or not.
Not necessarily. I mean, I know some stuff about them, but I find them really interesting. So,
I also thought that'd be a fun, because you do like cobras.
I do. I absolutely love cobras.
Crocodiles are one of my favorite. Saltwater crocodiles, one of my favorite reptiles in the entire world. So, like, it was a fun fact for both of us.
Right. I knew it would be a crocodilian for sure. Because I was like overall or like size, like length or weight or like... Because obviously crocodilians get a lot heavier than, any other reptile there is. I mean, even looking at anacondas.
I mean, a retic will get longer than that crocodile, but that fucking crocodile can kill and outweigh that retic in a heartbeat.
Oh, for sure. I mean, a baby crocodile that's like... Maybe I'd say a juvenile, maybe. Would be as heavy as a retic.
Crocodiles actually have the strongest bite force in the animal kingdom.
Right?
It's insane.
I know it's like astronomical going downwards.
Basically, if you get bit by a crocodile, a big one, you're gonna have to sacrifice whatever fucking limb that they that they just took.
I got you.
Like you might, and if you struggle more crocodiles are gonna come.
Right.
You have to try and actually reach down their throat and hit the flap that blocks off their lungs when they're underwater, so that water gets in their lungs, because then they'll let go. Yep.
There you go.
That's how you survive a crocodile attack.
You ever get attacked by a crocodile, put your hand down its throat.
Sometimes you gotta reach in deeper.
It's crazy.
Yep. Now you know.
I don't plan on messing with too many crocodiles.
I plan on messing with one.
Eventually, I mean...
Unless somebody... I guess I shouldn't say that, because I got to hold the one at the expo.
I mean, yeah. I mean...
But, like, as in owning, we won't have a whole lot of them.
Right.
We've discussed having breeding pairs of alligators and crocodiles, and I think we've kind of just decided to have two females and not do the breeding.
Well, one crocodile, one
Yeah.
Alligator.
Yeah. Sorry, I should have clarified.
It's okay.
But do it that way, and that way they're not breeding.
Right.
Fighting an alligator or a crocodile for their eggs is a motherfucker.
I don't think it would be fun.
I don't want to play that game.
I just don't think it'd be fun.
I would like them for educational purposes, and because they're amazing, and, well, goddammit, I want one. Like...
Right. I know. There's a couple of things that I'm bummed that I won't ever own. Just because of what they are. And I know you are, too.
I am. Like, I'll never own a Gaboon Viper, ever.
Right.
That'll never be a thing, and It does bum me out because they're my favorite venomous snake.
Right.
I adore them.
I absolutely love blue and Solaris. And then I really am a huge Cobra fanatic. I really am. I love Cobras. And, like, I like King Cobras. I like Egyptian Black Cobras. I like Forest Cobras. Like, monocles.
I know, you like
specters.
Cobras of all kinds. Closest thing you'll ever get to a Cobra is a false Whata Cobra and a Crebo. The closest thing I'm ever going to get to a Viper of any kind is a Viper Boa. I got to hold one on Sunday, guys! I've never gotten to see one in person, and I've never gotten to hold one. Guys, it was so... And this one was super sweet, because, well, quite honestly, they're not always the nicest critters in the world.
Well, the lady was saying most of them are still wild caught.
Yeah. You have to find captive bred ones, and it's not easy, but... Oh... I want some so bad.
They're so fat.
They are fat, chonky little fuckers. They look like their tail got chopped off.
And they're super, like, rough.
They're so amazing. I love them.
It was pretty cool. I ain't gonna say it wasn't.
She let me hold it and was talking to me about her and whatnot, and she's had her for a long time. If I'd have had $500, I'm gonna tell you right now, I'd have fucking brought her home. I looked at you with some big fucking eyelashes and been like, I love you so much. Can I please have her? But we literally just bought 3 animals, and we don't have $500 right now at all. Like,
no.
We don't fucking have it, so I didn't even bother. I didn't even try. I just was really happy to hold her.
Right. Yeah.
If it was a different period in time, maybe I would have asked you, but...
Right.
Not now.
I know. I got to see some blue and Solaris this weekend, too.
Yeah, you did.
I didn't get to play with them.
That black Cobra was pretty fucking gorgeous, too.
It was pretty big, too.
It was a spitting Cobra, is all they told us. They didn't tell us what kind of spitting Cobra, but it was a black it was all black.
You said it was something.
Oh, it was some name I couldn't pronounce. That's what it was.
Right.
I'm like, yeah, no, I ain't never going to remember that because I can't pronounce that. Fuck that. Big, black, beautiful spitting Cobra. It was gorgeous.
Right. Its head was really wide.
Yeah, it was. They had an adult Gaboon Viper. They had some of the eyelash vipers, the yellow ones.
Mm-hmm. And they had one of the ones that changed colors. It was a greenish, and it was changing to yellow.
Yeah. Oh, they had a lot of really pretty venomous snakes. They haven't been there in a while.
Right. They were saying that they're from South Carolina.
That's why they're not there all the time.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that our buddy Jeff comes all the time, but I love that he does.
He's dedicated. But he has probably quite a few people that buy bugs from him.
Probably, because
there's a lot of beardies in the area.
He knows that we specifically come to his booth first to buy bugs, and then whatever bugs I can't get from him is what I get elsewhere.
Right. Plus, we've bought snakes from him, too.
Yeah.
That's where we got Mocha from.
Our beautiful Mocha. I can't wait to take her with us to the expo and show her to him in person.
Right.
It's going to be amazing.
I want to see if he wants to hold her. I figure he probably will. He'll probably want to, but at the same time, like, I don't know if he will.
I think he's going to want to.
She'll probably be about 5 feet by the time we actually go to the summer to take her.
Oh my god, she's going to be so fucking big. That girl. Guys, listen to me. Okay, so she's on a 10-day schedule on Wiener Rats because to make her healthy grow, that's what she needs right now. Now, sometimes I feed her in 7 days, here and there, but usually it's 10. Well, this feeding, she just ate here the other day, like 4 days ago.
Thursday.
Yeah, on the feeding day I was at, it had been like 4 days at that point.
Right.
And I had a leftover pup rat. It was a very small pup rat, one of the smallest pups I've ever seen. Not very big. I'm like, who the fuck can I feed this off to that I know will eat it and enjoy it? I was like, Mocha will enjoy it. She's waiting at the door thinking she needs to eat again today anyway. But some snakes won't take an item if it's too small. They're like, oh, that's not worth my time. And I'm like, I don't think she'll be like that. I think she'll take it anyways. Dude, she enjoyed the fuck out of that little snack she got. took it immediately and ate it right up and was like, yep, thanks. Where's my seconds? And I'm like, no, you got a snack to tide you over till
you got a 4-piece from McDonald's, okay?
Yeah.
Like, that holds you off until it's time for actual food.
Yes. It's funny because she's on a 10-day cycle and she's younger than Terry, and Terry's on a 7-day cycle because Terry needs up to food size, and God forbid you can find medium rats anywhere. So she's eating a small rat once a week instead of a medium rat like every 10 to 14 days.
Right.
She don't think that's enough either.
She's hunting every day.
Literally the day after you feed her, she's hunting again. I'm like, bitch, stop it.
I actually have a good picture of her hunting the other day. Maybe I'll make it our picture for the week.
There you go. Yeah, you guys could see our tear bear. My favorite snake in the entire collection. She's my baby.
Don't let her lie to you. She's a butthole most of the time.
That, to me, she's not. Most of the time, she's alright with me.
She's a butthole. As soon as I get her, she fucking starts hauling dick. Instantly. And she starts just being a dick.
Yeah,
like whipping around and shit. Like she gets all wild with me.
See, she climbs all over my head. If I'm trying to do stuff, she's trying to get into it. She's very nosy. And very curious. And into everything.
Right.
If she gets on my desk, she destroys it.
Well, she wants to know what all everything is, Mom.
She loves my coffee cup. She wraps right around my coffee cup because it's nice and toasty. I have a picture of her in my phone somewhere of her hanging out with her head poking up over the top of my coffee cup.
Mal's gonna have an entire book of pictures of the snake.
Probably. She's my baby. I adore her. I saw her and I had to have her. You paid what I didn't have.
Right.
I spent I don't know.
We paid $600 for her.
I know we did, and I think I spent almost $1,000 that day.
Well,
because I
remember Mocha was $125,
and then I bought a whole bunch of other stuff too.
Yeah, we bought stuff for substrates and shit.
I spent probably $1,000 that day, and then you finished paying for her because I was short $50 or $60, something like that.
Right.
But I wanted her so bad.
It's funny because we get stuff that's not normal stuff, and we don't even know that's the situation when we buy it. And then later on, we find out a little bit more.
Yep.
When we bought Terry, we didn't know that she was a hybrid.
I was still learning coastal genetics and carpet python genetics as a whole, so I did not realize that Xanthic was coastal oriented and the zebra is jungle oriented, and she is a combination of both.
So she has some sort of jungle in her. I'm not sure if she's first or second gen, because I feel like maybe she's second gen.
Well, once she's more of an adult and we see more how she's built and see how big she gets, we'll know a little bit more.
Well,
but I honestly, when we start her breeding, I don't know if we should classify her as 50-50 because I don't know if that's what she is.
I would just say it's a hybrid as a whole.
Right.
Mostly coastal hybrid is what I would put.
Right.
Because I don't think she's a first gen hybrid, and here's why. Because she has a recessive dominant, it's dominantly from coastals.
Right.
That's a recessive. So that means what they were trying to do is take Xanthic and put it in jungles, probably, was what they were trying to do.
Right.
So that was a baby from that. And to get that recessive, I feel like it would have to come from two parents from coastals, two jags already. So I feel like, yeah, you know what I mean, jungle.
Well, unless they were breeding a zebra head Xanthic to, another zebra.
But how'd you get the head Xanthic on the zebra? Because it's a jungle gene. So you had to breed it somewhere already. Yeah. So the second gene would have to come from a second breeding, probably.
I honestly figure she's probably 75-25.
That's what I'm thinking. So she's already second gen into straight coastals, which it takes 7 generations.
I meant 25 coastal is what I meant. I figure she's probably a little bit more jungle than coastal.
See, I'm the opposite side. Because, like I said, she has to have 2 recessive genes from a coastal side.
I guess I look at her behavior, and she behaves differently than the other coastals. I'm looking at it from a behavioral standpoint over a genetic standpoint, I guess. I don't know.
I'm just trying to think of what the genetic would have to be on it.
Right.
In order to get a recessive into an opposite side. So it would have to be probably second gens on the coastal side towards...
Honestly, I just adore the shit out of her, and she is my key to an all-black carpet python. When they're babies, they're like silver. And then as they age, they get darker.
Right.
And eventually, they're black. And I think they have a white belly still, but they're black. And they're just beautiful.
Right.
And I want one so bad. So I'm gonna fucking make my own. That's my plan.
We're only one generation out.
I know. After this next generation, as long as we hit the odds that I'm looking for. That then, 4 years after that, we get to shoot for it.
Right. Right, that conversation just makes me think of, like, when we are breeding carpets and stuff. Oh,
I'm so excited for it. Like, literally, Terry and Robert's clutch is my most anticipated clutch.
Right. I'm really excited for Hannibal and Clarice's, and we don't even have Hannibal yet.
I know.
So
I'm excited for Poe and Chance. And I'm also excited for Adora and Edgar.
Right. Oh, Super Sins. Oh,
and I'm really excited for some Chance and Layla.
Right.
Oh.
Yeah, we just gotta find us some yellow belly somewhere.
Yeah, we do.
And then we can make asphalts.
I need my vanilla.
Or highways.
I need vanilla cream. That's what I need. The little gray and white ones are so cute. And a mystic potion. I need one of them little cutie boogers. I'm hoping that Edgar and Wednesday produce me one of those.
It'll just depend on if he has the Mojave or not.
I know. We'll just have to see. We won't know until they breed them. We breed them.
Right.
So, we'll figure it out. It's fine.
I know. I'm super excited for it.
Me fucking too.
Like, I'm really excited for some Super Sins.
Oh, and I'm not gonna lie. I really like the gray matters. I think they're cute.
Which, by the way, is a Super Cinnamon with a champagne.
Like, they're adorable. We'll be keeping one of those. Just saying.
We should be able to make them, that's for sure.
Right? They're going to be cute as fuck.
I know, that's what I was saying. Like, imagine gray matter with leopard gene.
I'm telling you, I'm naming one of Adora's babies Precious.
And then I'm going to name her Male Golem.
Why do you have to ruin everything? You're not allowed to name the male golem. I let it go with Clarice and Hannibal.
Nope.
No, you're not ruining my precious moments. You're not doing it.
It's going to be
no,
Precious
you already
and
ruined
Golem.
Rudolph. You're not doing it. No.
Because that helped me from being high. Good God. By the way, we have smoked 2 pipes.
Yeah.
So hopefully you're keeping up.
I gotta pack another one here in a second.
Yep.
It's a big one.
I know, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get a male and name him Golem.
No. I will fight you.
Actually, I know the perfect I have the perfect idea.
I have a better idea. I'm just gonna find a different name that is Precious Moments related.
You're funny.
You butthead.
Come on, though. You can't have Clarice without Hannibal. That's just fucked.
No. what's fucked is he should be Rudolph. But no, he's Hannibal because he's your baby, like Clarice is mine, and I wanted you to be able to name him what you wanted. But her name was Clarice, not because of that movie, but because of Christmas.
I know. I don't care. You can't have Clarice without Hannibal. It's just not a thing.
Like, I wanted to name my Moonglow Annabelle, and he's like, meh.
I think Lilith is so much better.
I don't know. We weren't even going to do Lilith.
Then what was it going to be then?
It was supposed to be Starling. You wanted to keep going with the Hannibal theme.
Yeah. You're right.
I wanted to go with Annabelle because of the horror theme too, and it's a creepy fucking doll.
Yeah, but that has nothing to do with Hannibal, though. So, like... I do like the Starling.
Sorry.
You're a dick. I don't know, I really like the Starling thing.
I let it go because it does fit with the whole moon and star kind of thing and whatnot, but...
I know, and, I mean, come on. It's a unique name,
it's
Starling.
It's a cute name.
It
It is really cute.
It is. I know you're really excited for a female Moonglow.
I really am.
It'll be a while.
I know. And I know
Unfortunately.
that. It's okay. We'll get there. One step at a time. I figure we'll probably end up with at least one more machete, probably two, before we end up with a Moonglow. Because I just feel like that'll be something more within our reach than
we'll see.
A Moonglow. You know what I mean?
Depends on what the situation is, like what comes up and whatnot.
It would be fabulous if somebody gifted us one. Hint, hint, guys. Female.
Female Moonglow, preferably an RDR.
Yes, please. So it links up with our one we've got coming.
Oh, and het for leopard, please. If not leopard.
There ain't nobody gonna gift us a Moonglow leopard, because that's an expensive snake. But a het, maybe.
That's what I'm saying.
A het would be fine. I'm okay with that. Ugh. I'd even be cool with a 66% het on that one.
I mean, I would be fine. Never mind.
What?
Nope. Sing.
It's either something you're like, no, that was dumb, that's not
yes.
gonna work. Okay.
Yes.
Or something that was too good and you were like, no, I'm not telling her that.
No.
Okay.
No, it wasn't up to par. It was a stupid thought.
I got you.
Because I have a lot of those.
I get it. You don't have a lot of those. I have a lot of those. My brain has not worked today. At all. Odd can tell you. It's been a fucking mess.
You can't help it, though, sometimes. When you've had a rough day, I mean, come on. You've had a rough day, you can't help it.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm telling you what, though. When we do find Sunday, her and Robert's babies, them little suckers are going to be fucking adorable.
Right.
I don't know if any of you guys have ever seen a little caramel jag, but oh my dear Jesus. Their little faces are one of the cutest things on earth. I love them.
You're funny.
Yeah?
It's, telling you, my neck is like, Rah!
I know.
But it makes it so that way we could actually have a radio, or a podcast. Like,
I know.
Because otherwise, we'd be fucked.
We should have thought about this last week.
I will have it better perfected by next week.
Well, honey, that's the key. You learn from your mistakes, and we are improving every time.
Right. I'm just saying this is like killing my neck.
Right.
Doing the shit.
I know, love bug.
It's okay. It's just...
I'm telling you, we just need to buy a duck blind.
A what?
A little foldable blind and just sit in it on the porch.
I mean, like a little hut.
Yeah. One with a window.
You would say that. I need a window. That way I can smoke. That's too funny. Oh. So, are you ready?
Yeah.
All right. I thought I was ready, but I guess I closed it out.
Apparently you're fucking not.
Well, I closed it out.
Good job.
All right. What's a grief case?
A grief case?
Yep.
Maybe it's kind of like a basket case, but somebody who's losing their shit because they're grieving.
Okay. That's not a bad idea. The feelings you have about your past and the things that have happened to you, which often have a negative effect on your behavior and attitude. Who the fuck decides to call it emotional baggage and not grief case?
Oh my god.
I
got you. So it's a synonym for emotional baggage.
Right.
I got you. That was a good one.
It's a good one for, like, you know, instead of daddy issues, it's your grief case.
Right? Fish, go pick up your grief case and get out of here.
Oh. I thought that would be pretty funny.
Right?
Yeah, Calypso getting you, is it?
Yeah. Yeah, she is.
So, I was thinking about maybe some advice, and I was trying to figure out what we could do for an advice. And my advice is do some research if you're going to buy a reptile.
Yes, please.
Like, do some research on, like, different breeders and, like, what you like for looks. A lot of times, like, people get ball pythons. The most of people's pet ball pythons are usually always normals. Or, like, pastels. And just single genes, if that.
You
like,
can have better ones if you want to, just...
Like, there's amazing ball pythons out there.
But, like, if you don't have to spend a ton of money to get a really sweet snake. Izzy and Kylie both are and were normals.
Right.
And both are super sweet.
Right. But at the same time, like, we've only spent a couple $100 on the majority of our snakes. You just have to watch for, like, something that you want at a good price, you know. Like, I've wanted a champagne for a long time, and, you know, we haven't found it.
I think our most expensive reptile, like, for the reptile itself, not the setup and stuff, but the reptile itself, I think Clarice and Terry are tied, actually.
Until we get Hannibal. Hannibal was $800.
Yeah.
Plus shipping.
Leave it to me to have the two most expensive snakes, though, at the moment.
Yeah. Like, all the snakes that I've picked out, all just have been really good deals, more or less. That's all. Like,
right.
Because, like, Edgar was a steal. I don't care who you ask.
Mine have all been, baby, I love you, and I don't want one like this one. I want this one.
Particularly Chance, just saying.
Yeah, I literally used that phrase on him with Chance. Chance was a bargain, too, though.
Yeah, I think we paid under $300 for Chance. I think.
With shipping, he was like $350.
Right. I know. Ugh. We can find some good deals.
Yeah, we
sometimes. Ugh.
I don't know. I love all our babies, though. They're all so sweet.
Right. Yeah, we have a lot. Like, we're getting a lot already.
Yeah, we are. I think I'm going to make Mocha come out and play with me tomorrow.
There you go. That'll be exciting.
Yeah, because every time I come to her door, she's like, food, and I have to get her out of that food mode before I can reach in there.
Get a hook, and touch her with a hook, so she'll be like, hey, whoa.
Yep. A
bit of advice for you, too. There you go. Another good reptile advice. if you have a snake that you know is in food mode and you don't want to worry about taking a bite, trying to get it out to handle or to bathe or whatever, take a snake hook. All you have to do is just touch them with it.
Like, just pet them with it for a second.
Yeah, and like where they can see it, so they know that you're like petting them, and like they'll snap out of it and be like, "Oh wait, no food right now."
You can reach in, like I reach in with the snake hook still in there and touch them that way first, and then I put the snake hook down and get the rest of them out.
Right.
But like, it's a handy little tool. I have one that I really like the small one we have because it's retractable. So, like, I can use it really short if I need to.
Right.
But it's not strong enough for, like, Kylie's hefty ass. So we actually just bought a new one.
Right. At Tinley, I really would have liked to have bought one there because they were really, really nice, high quality ones.
They were.
But like they were like $60 for a snake hook, and I was like, holy fuckaroo.
I really didn't want to. Like, the one we have now is definitely not as heavy duty as a quality as those, but like, I don't know. I'm not worried about it. I don't use them very often, and when I do use them, usually it's just to touch the animal, not actually pick them up.
Right.
We got it as a just in case type of shit.
Well, also, we were really new at reptiles when we got, we wanted a snake hook so that way if we needed it, So,
Which, I did use it quite a bit with Terry when we first got her. Because that bitch was feisty.
Right.
She bit me a few times when we first got her. Her and I adjusting to each other.
Right.
What's really funny is the baby loves her.
I know.
She gets, like, if I get her out when she's awake, oh my god, she's in love. And she's so excited about it. I let her hold her the other day. I just kind of laid her around her neck. Yeah, no. The baby was all about it. She was so excited. Terry was not. She was like, nope, come back. Reached directly across and went back up my shoulder and was like, no. No. Like, yeah, I didn't figure, but I figured she'd enjoy it for the 30 seconds you were there.
Yeah, I figure she's going to be a finicky bitch.
Yeah.
She's pretty finicky so far.
Dude, it makes me laugh. Because the other ones really aren't as finicky about it. They behave about the same for the both of us.
Right.
Robert's super chill with both of us. Mocha's a little more on edge and always on the go for both of us.
She likes to go crazy too and start whipping around. I'm like, God damn it.
Yeah.
I'm not such a fan of the whole whipping around thing. It's not exciting for me. I'm like, nope. You need to
gotta
chill
remember,
out.
they'll get bigger and they won't whip around quite as much. You know what I mean?
Right. When you were holding that diamond, it did once. But not like a ton. It just was like... Whew.
Yeah, it did. It just turned really fast and stopped. It didn't actually whip. It just turned really quick and was like, what the fuck?
Right.
But, honestly, they're not bad. That machete snake, if you want to talk about whipping, when she decides she's going to whip, she fucking woo, 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 woo!
Oh, man. Talk about a challenge.
I try really hard to be very gentle about how I hold her. And we don't hold her often because they are a little bit fragile. A little bit. And
right.
They stress out easy, and she is wild caught. So, like, the only time we've held her is when we put her in the tank so far. I haven't pulled her out yet. I've been able to avoid that. I'm going to have to here soon, though.
Yeah, she's going to need a bath.
Yeah, I'm trying really hard to get her to eat first.
Right. It would be best. Like, I know I just held the door out at night, but we needed to make sure, or look at that, whatever it was, scale rod or whatever.
Yep, check it out and give her a little bit of a soak.
So,
because her water dish isn't here yet. We ordered it, but it's not going to be here till tomorrow. Or no, I ordered bigger ones, so Chance will get a new one, and she'll get Chance's.
I gotcha.
Then that one will be big enough for her to soak in.
Right. Oh, for sure, for a while.
I have Sundays. Sundays came.
Oh, there you go.
Sundays is just an itty bitty crock that's about this big. And about that deep. It's tiny.
Oh, man.
Because we're going to catch that little brat.
We're going to get her.
I know. She's somewhere. I know she is.
I'm excited to piss around with my new toy.
Dude, I can't wait for you to bring it home because I'm going to be like, alright, now, let's go. Now. Now.
Right? We just have to think of how we want to do it.
Yep.
Like what we want to... Which ones we want to start at.
Bedroom.
You're like, let's start in the bedroom. You know, it's going to take us a half hour to get to the fucking register.
Well, one of them. The other one is just right in front of us. We don't have to move anything. We'll just reach forward and slide it in there.
No, you have to take the face off of that.
I don't know if it's tall enough underneath there to be able to do it or not.
That's what I'm saying.
I'll have to see.
You have to fucking move the whole rack.
Oh, that's going to be hard.
Uh-huh. That's what I'm saying. Huh?
I know, but we both think that she's back there.
Right. Wouldn't it be something if she was literally like 6 inches in?
I'd be like...
Just fucking reach my hand down there and grab her.
I just want her back.
Right. Yeah, we'll get her back, I know. I know we will.
I want to get her back. I want to let my poor cat out of fucking solitary confinement. The good news is it's the bathroom that the kids use. So, like, every time the baby goes in there, she's in there for like 20 minutes. Because after she goes potty, she snuggles with the cat.
Shocker.
Yeah.
She loves the cat.
She does love the cat. And right now the cat's tolerating her because, well, she hates being in the bathroom and she wants attention right now.
And she ain't getting none right now.
I've been trying to go in and see her several times a day. Pick her up and hold her and snuggle her and whatnot. But, because I feel really bad, but, like, as a whole, I have to.
Right, to ensure that Sunday's gonna be alright.
Guys, that cat has literally brought home garter snakes.
I know. I just hope tomorrow, when I go to work, there will be my package. And when I come home from work, we can fuck around and find out where she is.
I hope we find her in the fucking hide in the morning.
Right?
Or in the water.
Right?
I'm trying to have to slide that out of there and refill it here soon.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, it would be awesome if she was, but if not, then we're going to try to find her.
I know.
I think we'll find her, honestly. I think we really will.
I think once we find her, I won't feel so defeated. Because, like, right now, that's just how I feel. I just feel so defeated.
Right?
Because not only has one escaped, but one of them died. And I know that wasn't our fault. Like, I know we did the best we could. But
right.
I'm like, God damn it. So I think I'll feel better once we get her back.
Right. Me too. I've been pretty bummed out this week.
And my anxiety is just stupid right now. And it's making it really hard to focus on anything or do anything.
Right.
I have been, and I've been able to stay busy, but, like, it's rough. I'm struggling with it.
Right. So on a different note, tomorrow we're tattooing my shin.
Yeah. Yeah, we are.
So, like, that's really exciting. Very exciting. I've been waiting for, like, 2.5 months to get tattooed on my shin.
I know, baby. I'm sorry.
It's okay. No, I'm just excited it's time. I'm like, yes.
I know. I'm excited, but I'm also like, fuck me. Because I know how much line work this fucker's gonna be.
Right.
So I'm like, oh, man.
Like, this is gonna take forever.
The line work is my least favorite part. I like the shading.
There's a lot to shade in that one.
There is. There's a lot of color packing, a lot of color blending. There's actually a color that's a custom color that I have to mix.
Right.
So, like, yeah.
Not gonna lie, though, super excited. Oh, super excited.
I know. I'm excited, too. I'm excited for it to be done, because it's going to be beautiful.
Right. It's gonna be a really nice portfolio piece.
It will be beautiful, a beautiful piece for that, for a portfolio. Oh my god. I know anybody who sees it's like, that's fabulous. Like the design itself.
Right? You're like, yeah, I know. I drew it. She's not really that conceited.
No, I'm not.
It's just funny, though.
I promise I'm really not conceited about my shit at all.
No. Oh, goodness gracious. If anything, it would be like that you don't give yourself nearly enough credit for what you should take.
That one, I know that I'm guilty of a lot. Like, I don't mean to be, but I know that I am.
Right? It's just part of, like, it's part of your personality as a whole. That's all. Like, you've always been kind of down on yourself about shit.
Yeah. Hashtag, briefcase.
I don't even know what I was thinking. Like, I had something I was going to say, and then it just was completely just...
That's funny.
Bye.
I hate when that happens, and it happens to me all the time while I'm baked. Because, I don't know about you, but I'm nice and roasty toasty.
Right, well, I mean, we've been, like, somewhat clam roasting under here, too.
Yeah, we have.
Clam bacon, whatever you want to call it. Because we have been sitting under a, like a tent, kinda.
Yeah, made out of a hefty blanket, and the only time that if any air really... I mean, the wind gets through and stuff. And
like, right now, it's really windy, so, like,
it still holds it in here longer, and we're not taking it off. I'm opening a flap to smoke a cigarette, and I think this is my third cigarette through the whole podcast.
Right. Oh.
I have to pee, though. I'm starving.
Back to the food.
Sorry.
It's not going to help us any.
I know. I was talking about food earlier. Making my tum-tum growl.
Making me hungry, and I'm like...
For stuff we don't even have.
A lot of stuff we don't have, because I spoiled everyone when we went to Chicago.
He did! And I'm like, oh, I want more of it, because it was so yummy. Even though I know that, like, we can't afford for that to be a regular thing, and I'm sure that my diabetic ancestors would shoot me if I ate like that on a regular.
Even though you eat pretty shitty most of the time anyways.
I do, but, like, I don't live on cookies and cheesecake. I live on cereal.
Because that's so much better.
I mean...
There's not a shitload of sugar in cereal.
Frosted Flakes there is, yeah.
Yeah.
I like Frosted Flakes, though. They're yum.
I'm not saying I don't.
And... I mean, I'm trying to do better.
Yeah.
I've been trying to eat dinner. I tried to eat dinner tonight. I just didn't like it because I'm a jackass. But...
So... we were making a sauce.
I've never made a sauce from scratch, guys. So my wonderful husband was trying to teach me.
And I always use, like, the juice for my steak. Or whatever I was cooking. Chicken or whatever. I always use what juice I have left from cooking to help make my sauce. And I add some other stuff, and a lot of times I add a little bit of milk.
I wish we had some heavy cream, because I feel like, or if we didn't have heavy cream, some cream cheese, because that would have worked.
Right.
As a thickening agent perfectly. I wish I would have thought of that, because we might have cream cheese. I don't even know.
I don't think we do. But, we get it all set, and it was a little thin still. And I thought it was going to be fine. And she was like, it's definitely thin. I'm like, all right. So grab some flour then. So she grabs 2 little handfuls of flour out of our fucked bag. And,
making a mess the whole way, by the way.
Barely, like, there was barely any flour in it. I was like, no, you want like 3 times that. So she gets the bag out. And something catches my eye with the kids. And she literally dumps like an entire 6-inch tall pile on there. I'm like, holy fuckaroo. So, like, it was a paste.
It looked like refried beans.
Yeah, it did. It was super funny.
It was so gross.
I had to add a shitload of milk to it, too. Oh, man, it was...
Oh, my God, it was stupid.
I didn't think it was that bad. I mean, it was a little floury. But I mean,
like it.
It wasn't that bad, I didn't think. And, Mal didn't eat any of it. She's like, oh, no, I don't like it.
Nope. So I'm starving right now. Because I can't eat something else in front of the kids, because that's not fair.
Sorry, guys, we had a child emergency.
Yep.
I don't remember what we were talking about, though.
I don't know, because I panicked.
I was like, oh, I hear screaming.
I don't know. I have a feeling it was along the line of reptiles, though, because we've been heavy on the topic tonight.
Right. Well, I mean, we've had a lot of reptile stuff going on lately.
Yeah, we have.
So.
Kinley's doing well, though, and so is Adora. We're going to get Adora some feeder tomorrow.
Right.
But Kinley's eating really well. He's doing really good. He's shedding right now.
He's a pissed off little dude, he is.
He'll calm down.
He's not a fan of shedding.
No, he rubs on shit pretty hard. It itches, though. Like, that's what it does. It itches, so they rub on shit to try and get it off.
Right. Very aggressively.
They also rub their food to make it turn. He gets pretty aggressive about it. You should give me a hornworm sometime. I watched him. This one, I gave him one that was pretty decent size. It was the first one I gave him.
Yeah.
But it wasn't too big for him by any means. And I watched him use the rock to shove it down his throat. I'm like, Jesus Christ, buddy. He pushed one end of it into the rock and just... I'm like, Jesus. They're smart little shitheads.
That's funny. I don't feel like he is such a fan of, like, the children being able to see him all the time and stuff.
No, I still need to block off his sides. I feel like he'll feel better once his sides are blocked off, but he's definitely calmed down a lot since we blocked the back of it off.
Right.
You know?
Right.
So, it is helping, and it does help that he has that little cave he goes down into that he really seems to enjoy.
When he puts himself to bed for the night, he just goes down to his little cave and...
goes to sleep. Well, it's on the warm side of his tank. I'm sure it's nice and moist down there because it's pretty fucking protected.
Right.
And then it's also underneath where his heat emitter is that stays on all the time.
Right. And it's literally a pile of rocks.
Yeah,
So, like, the rocks hold heat, too. So, like, I'm sure it's probably somewhat warm and moist.
Like, I literally went out in the yard and found rocks and built a tower. A nice, stable tower.
Right. For him to hang out in.
Because that's where Aki monitors live.
And honestly, you can't even find him. You really can't when he's in it.
He loves it, though. Like, he really thoroughly enjoys that rock tower.
Like, when he wants to be out and about, he's out and about. But when he doesn't, he goes and hides in his rocks.
Yep, he likes those rocks.
It's funny because it's like a built-in hide.
I know. I think I'm going to build him another one on the other end, too. I like letting him have that. And I don't know how to make fake rocks that I don't know. I'll just use real rocks. It's fine. It's good for the arms.
You're funny. Now, what are you going to do when he has a full enclosure?
Well, then we're going to spray foam. Like a permanent thing. And I'll probably still have a rock tower here and there.
Yeah. We're going to still make a rock tower, regardless.
His, I don't know. Yeah, probably. I worked hard on that, and he enjoys it, damn it.
Right? It's just funny to me. Plus, he's your first monitor. I know that you're super excited about having a monitor.
I am. I adore him so much.
Right?
He's my baby. Like, he's probably, like, my third favorite in our collection.
I was going to say, she says that about everything, though. That's my baby. Oh, yeah. Are you sure?
He's, like, my third favorite critter in our collection, okay? I can't help it. That better be a hare, not a spider. Ah, I will fucking hurt you. David James. Was it a spider?
No.
I hope not.
It was fuzzy.
Okay. I didn't think you'd be that mean, but I needed the reassurance.
Guess it was Daddy Longlegs.
No.
Threw it right at you.
No.
Kim, you wouldn't be fucking outside. It's winter. Still.
I don't know.
About what?
It looked like a spider, okay? And I'm high, and my brain instantly went, oh god. Okay? Cut me some slack, damn it.
By the way, we've had 3 pipes and like 5 dabs apiece.
Yeah.
So, woot woot. Keep up with us.
It's been so nice, though. I needed it. Like, today is just mentally kind of sucked.
Right.
I got a lot done today, and the piece that I'm working on for tattooing is beautiful, and I really like how it looks so far.
The compass one?
The pocket watch, yeah. I gotta finish adding the details to finish making it look like a pocket watch, but yes.
Pocket watch.
Yes. I really like that one.
Right.
I actually really like how it's coming together.
It's awesome.
I wish she was going to let me do it in color, but...
Oh, it's going to be a black and gray
she's
piece?
making me do it in black and gray.
You're like, damn it.
Makes my heart sad.
Why is that?
Because it would be so much prettier in color. Makes you think of that song, You Should Have Seen It in Color. And I'm like, yeah, that piece right there. You should see it in color instead of fucking black and gray.
It's funny. A nice thing, though, it shouldn't take you as long to do and stuff.
I know.
It's just not like color packing.
I know.
You're like, but it's a bummer.
I'll probably message her and be like, are you sure?
You're like, this is what it would look like with color.
I will. I've done that. I've made 2 copies of it.
Right.
And done one in black and gray and one in color and been like, okay, but look at it. Just look. Look how gorgeous it is.
Right.
Sometimes I just give that one to the boy.
Mm-hmm.
He usually likes the color ones over the black and gray ones.
Right. Yeah, we were just talking about this yesterday.
I know.
And how he's a huge fan of Mom's work.
He has it all over his wall. Like, he has literally stuck so many of my drawings on the wall. He'll find one of my sketchbook he really likes to go, can I have a copy of this one? Or he'll see a piece I'm working on. He's like, can I have a copy of that one? And I make him a copy, and he hangs it on his wall.
Right.
I didn't realize how many of me had hung up until the other day when I was in there.
Oh. I know he's got a lot of them. I look at him every time I'm in there. It just makes me smile.
I know, it does me too.
So I'm like, you know, he likes art for sure. So like, the fact that, like, when I was a kid, I always hung like posters of my favorite bands and shit. And like, he hangs pictures that his mom drew.
I know.
You know what I mean? Like, it just shows that it's like important to him. You know what I mean?
know. It makes me smile. He likes in the summertime, if I have my massage table set up, he'll grab his sketchbook and his, pencil and whatnot. And he'll grab one of the chairs out of the kitchen and come sit down, and he'll just use my Subway, Jesus Christ, Subway. I'm thinking Subway chairs. He'll use my massage table and sit there, and he'll sit there while I'm both just be drawn.
Right.
I'm usually working on something for work, and he's just doing whatever he feels like.
Right. It's nice bonding time.
It is. He enjoys doing it with me. Or sometimes I'll let him paint there instead. I'll set up my tablecloth that's right there.
Right.
And he'll want to paint in something. Because he used to have his own little paint. I don't know if he still does, but...
With how disorganized he is, probably not.
Yeah. I have special paintbrushes for children set aside on my desk, so...
She's like a snob with paintbrushes.
I am terrible. I don't like sharing them. It's really, really hard.
She has like 40 paintbrushes of all different sizes and shapes.
Like, those are my paintbrushes, and I have paintbrushes for everybody else.
And don't touch your paintbrushes.
Yeah.
She's a psycho about it. Trust me. We just painted a painting not too long ago. I got to paint with the kids' paintbrushes too. So.
Yep.
Even her husband's not good enough for her paintbrushes.
I don't like sharing them with anybody because, as I watch them use my paintbrush, it just instantly makes my brain hurt. And it doesn't even matter if they're doing anything wrong. It just makes... Oh my god, I don't know.
She's like, I just have a mental, Grr, it's my paintbrush.
Yeah, I don't like sharing my paintbrushes. I'm not about it.
It's funny.
I have every intention here of buying just a set at Walmart that I can take to paint and sips with me from now on. Because never again...
Yeah, I know.
Will I go to a paint and sip and them not have paintbrushes?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure how that was supposed to work. They gave us makeup sponges.
Right.
I'm like, no. I painted most of mine with a toothpick. Shit, you not. Ask your mom.
No, that's shocker. There's a reason why you're getting psycho tattooed across your knuckles.
Yeah, I know.
Just saying.
I know.
Reason 8,444.
Yep. That right there.
She paints with a toothpick. Alright. On that note, it's about time we get to heading on. So you guys have a great night.
Bye. Thanks for listening to our podcast.
Don't forget to subscribe, share, like, and follow. Remember, keep it wild.
Keep it creative.
And see you later.
Toodaloo, motherfuckers.